Hola amigos, ¿cómo estamos? Long time no see. Ya hace tiempo que no nos vemos, eh? Today I'm going to make moussaka. Hoy voy a hacer moussaka. So, normally you can make it two types of meat. You can make minced lamb or minced beef. I like to make it minced beef, yeah? Se puede hacer con carne de picada de cordero o carne de ternera. So what it is, you cook the meat in a sauce, right? And then you add aubergines and sliced potatoes on a tray. So I will show you the process slowly. So you have to have, for the meat, you have to have chopped onions, like a whole small onion chopped, one whole garlic chopped, oregano, paprika, white pepper, wine and chicken stock cube, yeah? And a bay leaf, yeah? That's for the meat. And then for the rest, it's just you slice onions. And I have to make bechamel as well, okay, with saffron, right? So I will show you slowly the process. Okay, so I'll start making the meat in a minute and then I'll show you. Alright, so I've used 750 grams of mince beef, yeah? 750 gramos of carne picada. I'm gonna fry the sliced potatoes, so you see the potatoes sliced them thinly, yeah? Okay, fry them first. Put them on a fry and then fry the aubergines. You can fry them on a frying pan, or I prefer to do it in a deep fried pan, yeah? Prefiero hacerlo en la freidora esto. So, so I'm going to put the ingredients in the mix. So a spoon of oregano, yeah? That's enough. One bay leaf or two. And some olive oil. To cook the meat. The chopped garlic, chopped onions, now salt, just two big pinches of salt, and then if you require more later, you put some more, yeah? I'm going to put another spoon of oregano, yeah, because I thought, half a spoon, yeah. Now I just cook the meat nicely. Okay. Alright. And then I get, oh yes, I forgot about the tomatoes. So it's chopped tomatoes. So you blend them in. On the food processor, yeah? So, I'll do it now. Okay, so I'm not ready for later. Later I'll show you how I'll do the next thing, okay? Okay, the meat is already cooked, nicely browned. So what I'll do now is just take the wine. I've got the potatoes already fried. So the oven already heating up. Okay, just put like a sort of a glass of wine, yeah? Alright, red wine or white wine, whatever you have. Yeah? Okay. 2 spoons of Spanish paprika, you have Spanish, 2 teaspoons, yeah? Okay. Green pepper, white pepper. That's it. Not too much. I'm just going to chicken stock. Alright. And break it. Okay, just break it into little pieces. Normally I dissolve that in water, but because I need the meat to be quite thick, yeah, not too much water, not too much sauce. So that's why I do it this way. Okay, that's a tomato. So there's a little bit of water. Then we need to check for salt. Okay. So that's the sauce down now, yeah? So we just let it cook. The sauce on the meat, yeah? We have to let it cook, yeah, for a little while. Alright, the next step I'm going to do is the bechamel sauce, okay? Alright, that will be the next step. Lo próximo que voy a hacer va a ser la salsa bechamel, ¿vale? Venga, hasta dentro de un minuto. Okay, amigos. So I've done the potatoes already, so I put another lot now. So now what I'll do, I'm going to do the bechamel and heat up the milk. So I'll heat up. Normally you can do it in the pan or you can do it in the microwave. Yeah? That doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's probably more practical if you do it in the microwave. So, two potatoes. So the potatoes have to be very thinly sliced, yeah? So they get that crispiness, yeah? So you can see those are nice and crispy. Yeah? That's it. We've got a bit of butter here, like slice a bit of butter, like from a pack, 1/4, that's enough. Okay, that's to make vegetables. Because I don't need a lot of vegetables, just mainly to put on the top, yeah? So I've got half an onion chopped, small onion, and 1 clove of garlic, yeah? Alright. Let's do that. The meat is sizzling in there. Mince beef. Then I do, let's see, put a bit of salt. Actually, I'm gonna put on a plate. Put this on a tray. That's it. So they cool down, yeah, and they don't get stuck together, yeah. Idea. So I didn't put any salt on them because see, they're crispy. So hot. So just put it on. Put the whiskey. I do like a beurre manière to start with. So see, butter is melting. Let me see if the milk is hot. A bit more. 1 more minute. It's just a pint of milk basically, yeah? Okay. Yeah, otherwise it burns. See, I've got 1 onion there, so butter, cook the onion, put some salt, like sort of a teaspoon. Yeah, that will do. A bit more. That's it. Melt the butter nicely. Done. Yeah, it's nice and warm, that's enough. Okay. So put the fire low. Not too much flour. I normally do this by eye, so see how I do this. So it needs a bit more, it's not dry enough. So a bit more. See? A bit more. Look, see? It's sort of, it's not longer glued to the pan, you see? It comes off, look, see? You see? Like a dough. Now, slowly you put the milk. That's enough for now. And then you sort of stir the beurre manière very slowly, yeah? See? Otherwise it will sort of burn yourself. See? No. See, it's very easy. A little higher. Okay. Be careful. Yeah, slowly, otherwise it might get burned. If you've got a nice whisk like this one, quite thin, perfect. Yeah, so you get rid of all the little bubbles. Huh? A bit more. See, if you need more milk, all you do is just put more milk, put it in the microwave. Okay. That's it. See? That's it. Now you can do it nicely, yeah? Don't worry now because it's fine. So you mix it all nicely. Now you put all the milk. That's not going to be enough, by the way. I'm going to need more milk. So. But for now, I got this already mixed. So I just see. Look at that, eh? And then I put a bit of nutmeg and a bit of pepper because I haven't put any pepper, yeah? So I can do a bit of pepper now, yeah? So just a little touch. That's it, look. Yeah? Just to give it flavour, seasoning, yeah? So look, it's quite thick, so I'm going to put more milk. So maybe half a pint. Look, that's enough in there. Microwave. Okay, that's coming up nicely. Look at that. See? You try. Get fine for salt, fine for pepper. What I do now, let's see how I need this do. Yeah, it's quite thick, see, it's reducing nicely. Okay. Try. See how it's flavour. Give more salt. Perfect. Doesn't need any more salt, that's too high. So put it lower, otherwise it'll burn, yeah? You don't want it to burn. Bit of nutmeg. That's it, just a touch, yeah? Okay. Okay. Then what I'll do, so that's too high, yeah? That should do. No, not yet. I better keep stirring, otherwise it'll burn, yeah? Because it's quite thick now, yeah? The milk should be ready. That's warm enough. Stir it up. Let's see. The reason I'm filming all this is because the bechamel is important, and you see how bechamel is done. It's quite tricky. Not, you know. Okay, obviously a bit more. I like I'm quite happy with the thickness. Let's see once it's boiled and cooked, see how it turns out. Yeah. So I'm going to put an egg yolk. So I just put an egg yolk. There we go. Quickly. Yeah, quickly mix it, yeah? Has to be quick. That's it. And now the final touch. I like the thickness, I think the consistency is nice. Now, to give colour, because moussaka needs yellow colour, to be yellow, got a bit of saffron, yeah? Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, if it's not saffron, you can add turmeric, or you can buy colorant. Anyway, so now let it cook slowly and see how the color turns out. Yeah. You can add, some people what they do, they put that in water and get the color. Yeah. For me, I just like to put it directly. So you see, slowly, sort of starts releasing the colour, yeah? Try again. The flavour. Alright. I'll show you in a minute the rest, yeah? Okay, so I put a bit of more, I already put a bit more saffron, and it's turning out yellow, slowly. I'm going to put a bit more salt, yeah, because it's not enough salt. That's it. Okay. The meat is done, quite thick as well. There. So it's reduced nicely like I wanted. Let me try the flavour. I'm frying the aubergines now. Some people, what they do, they put a bit of corn flour on the meat to make it thicker, but because I didn't put much liquid on it, it's coming out nice and thick, you know, it's reducing nicely, so I don't want too much liquid on the meat, yeah? Look, see the colour? Look at that. You try for flavour now. So, perfect. Then I use cheddar cheese as well, so to sort of, I just need to cook the onions now. So I'll do this. So I'll get that done. So I use it. I'm going to put some onions on top afterwards, on top of the meat. You'll see. Press it down. Press down too, so I don't move the meat outside. Okay, so that's it. I'll show you in a minute the next step. Okay, so more or less you've seen how it's done. Okay, because the sauce is a bit too thick, I'm going to put a bit more milk. I just put it cold, yeah, directly. That's it. Everything else is done. So basically I've done 5 large potatoes, sliced them, so cut them in half and then slice them. For 2 aubergines, cut them in 4 and then slice them, yeah? Okay? So basically, so you know how many. How many aubergines I have, yeah? So he puesto 4 berenjenas, 5 patatas grandes. Vale, se cortan en rodajas, las berenjenas se cortan en 4 y pues se fríen. Las patatas se cortan en 2 y pues se cortan en rodajas muy finas. Vale. Y he frito unas pocas cebollas también, ¿no? Vale, ya está todo listo. I've got everything ready now. So I'm going to basically just lay everything down now. Yeah? Okay. And then before you put it in the oven, you got to let it settle down a little bit. Yeah. So there we go. So this is pretty. So I'm going to put a layer. Get a ladle. I need a ladle to wash it. Okay, put that down there. Put it on. So the layer of potatoes first, yeah? Okay. Hello. Are you filming this? Yes, you are. Okay. So I'm just making sure that my cameraman is paying attention. Yeah? Alright. So yeah, you put nice layer of potatoes. So you see? Do you see? Look. Okay. So it's, well, you know, put in abundance, eh? Pon bastante, ¿no? Poner bastante, que si no, vale. Necesito el queso. I need a cheese, so I'm gonna get the cheese. I buy, you know, I've already got grated cheese anyway. So what I'll do now, it's let me see. You're not looking at me. Sí, no puedes filmar, ¿eh? Okay. You're looking elsewhere. Okay. Vale. You take that bay leaf. Right? You don't want that bay leaf later on, yeah? So look. So you put nice, that's another way like that. You put the meat. Yeah. So another bit more meat. Okay. So I'll spread it nicely. This is how see how important it is for the meat to be quite not too much sauce on the meat, yeah? Quite thick. Yeah? So like I said, some people put they put corn flour. Hay personas que le ponen maicena para engordar la salsa, ¿ya? Bueno, ahora let me see the bechamel is doing. Now look at that, eh? Now it's nice. Alright, let's get the aubergines now. So, and the aubergines. Put them nicely. You know, like you don't want them one on top of the other, really. So, pero bastante. I like plenty of aubergine, yeah. So we'll do like 2 layers. See, are you able to see me? Yeah. What's the fire? And let me just turn the fire away so you don't hurt yourself. That's hot oil. And I see. So that's a bit more. Cover it a bit more. You don't want to leave any gaps. Okay. So what I'll probably do now, see, I want the bottom layer to have more. So what I'll probably do now is push it down. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you push it down. Yeah? Okay. Nicely pressed. Okay. See, so you form a nice layer of aubergine. So next step is put a bit of cheese. Okay. So you get the cheese in the middle. It's nice to get the cheese in the middle. Yeah? Cheddar cheese is fine. Yeah. Me personally, I like cheddar cheese, so I use cheddar cheese. Now, okay, now you put another layer of potatoes. Maybe potatoes. Same process again. Yeah, potatoes and then the meat. Okay. So you get 2 layers of same stuff, you know, like you don't want it too runny because obviously this is why I'm saying that when you take it out of the oven, it's nice to let it settle down a little bit before you start serving it for a few minutes because the sauce is sizzling. But you can anyway. Just cut it nicely with the spatula and serve it. And I'll put the meat. Sorry. Just put the rest of the meat now, yeah? Bay leaf, take the bay leaf out. So, serve it nicely because. So you need, like I said, 750 grams, 750 grams of carne to be able to have enough there. Okay. Otherwise, just do a kilo. But to have extra, but there's no need anyway. There's no need. Me personally. Okay. So everything is out. Makes too much noise. Yeah. Yeah, look at that sauce now, yeah? It's been cooking slowly, and it's sort of the more time it spends there, the more time it's getting colour. So what I did in the end, the second batch of saffron, I sort of rubbed it in my fingers to break it down, so otherwise you wouldn't get the colour. That's what I did, didn't I? Yeah, because it wasn't working well, unfortunately. So I decided to do it that way. Look at that. So spread the meat nicely. Yeah, so evenly to get it everywhere. Yeah. Okay. Put another bit of meat of cheese. Yeah. Put another bit of cheese now. And the onions go on top. I do it that way. I like the onions on top. I know traditionally they don't put the onions, but it's my little touch anyway. I used to make this dish like every week in my restaurant, you know, all the time. So I haven't really made it for years, but you know, and I actually like it. You can, before I forget, you can make a vegetarian moussaka as well. Instead of making the meat, yeah, en vez de hacer carne, hacéis verduras. So what you do, again with the tomato and the paprika, you can put the same ingredients as I done for the meat, right? But you put vegetables, okay? You put nice vegetables, eh? So you put courgettes, you put carrots, celery, peppers, any vegetables that you fancy. You know, you can actually add it to it. Yeah? It doesn't have to be, you know, bean sprouts, whatever. Okay, this batch doesn't have a lot of aubergine, but again, you just put them evenly across the meat, yeah? Okay, so what I do now, put the onions in. Okay. See? Alright, so yeah, if you fancy vegetarian moussaka, I used to make it as well. I used to make vegetarian moussaka. You can make vegetarian moussaka. You replace the meat for the vegetables. Okay? You can put any vegetables you like. And then, again, you spread it the same way as I did. Make sure it doesn't have a lot of liquid as well. Otherwise it'll be too runny. Alright, that's done. So, again, I do the same thing. My bechamel, look at that. Yeah, just press it down. So the thing again, nicely. Look at that. If you're not diet, this isn't good for your diet, yeah? Si estáis a dieta, esto no es bueno para vuestra dieta, pero es riquísimo. Now in the winter, y ahora en el invierno. Now in the winter it's delicious, yeah? Look at that, yeah? Matteo, tell me how it smells. Get closer to you and tell me. Yeah? Can you smell it? Nice? Yes? Say yes. Say no, whatever. Yes? Yes? Okay. Right. Now it's time for the sauce. That's it. You see that little butter was enough to make all this bechamel. So you don't really need a lot. Just enough to cover it, yeah? Okay. Listen. Nice. Ladle. Look at that. That's perfect. The thickness is just how I like it. Yeah? You can leave it thicker if you want, but I think it's fine. So then you just put cheese on top, and then you let it brown in the oven. Yeah? Let it probably about 20 minutes. Yeah. 180 degrees. Otherwise, because most of the stuff inside is already cooked anyway. So all you need to do is just get it a bit of color on top, like that golden. So let the cheese melt and caramelize. Yeah. Lo pones en el horno por ahí unos 180 perdón. Lo pones a 180 grados. Y ahí unos 20 minutos llegan, ¿vale? No hacen falta más. A ver. Un poquito más, espera. Un poquito más de salsa. Mimosos. I don't want to put mint. You see, I wasn't well covered. That's it. It's not easy. It's not one of those dishes that you can make quick. You know, it takes a little while. But what you do is again the same thing. You do the prep. Yeah. Once you do the prep, yeah, and after that is just go for it. All right. That should do. Okay. Now plenty of cheese. Don't be mean with the cheese. Okay. Alright. And then I'll show you how it comes out once I take it out of the oven, yeah? Okay? Hello, this is the final product. So in the end what I did, I increased the heat for an extra 10 degrees, yeah? And I left it for about 25 minutes, not 20. So, like I said, these things you just sort of have to work out. Oh. That's it. It's tricky. That's it. This is very hot. Oh, look at that. Now, you need to let it settle before you start serving for about 5 minutes. The longer you leave it, the better. Because it takes quite a while to make this dish, you can do it the night before. Let it cool down, put it in the fridge, and then the next day, lunchtime, you just pop it into the oven and that's it. It's even better because it actually sort of settles, you know, it cools down and settles. Anyway, amiguitos, amigas, todo el mundo, que aproveche. Me está oliendo bien. It smells really nice. I hope it tastes same as it smells anyway. And I hope you like it, yeah? Espero que os guste y que aproveche, ¿vale? Y hasta la próxima. Espero, I hope I can make another video pretty soon, but again, I'm still, building work still going on, so I haven't finished, so it's harder for me, because I'm busy with other things anyway, so I haven't got the time. Okay, Chao amigos, venga, hasta la próxima season. Bye bye now.